up, Duelist? This is Master Reactor here. And it's so funny because I played this guy on a video and I had no idea. So I played him again and he's saying like, oh, he saw my video on YouTube or whatever. So maybe my videos are getting a little bit of traction. Not really, but I think it's pretty funny. So his rating was pretty high. 1,400 he was at. So we're going to see the replay and see what happened. Let's see if I can get him again. Because, well, I already showed you that I got him again. We're going to show you how I got him again, though, on this replay. See how it all ended up. See, it's going to need a shot at the after the YouTube video. Going to need a go after the yeah. He's trying to say that. That's when I figured out that he actually watched my YouTube video. So that's pretty funny. Alright, I said, what you mean? So, alright, let's see. I think I won the rock, paper, scissors. Yeah, I did. Okay, which is a good start. So, I open Duo, Book, Wing Blast. Oh, excuse me. Spy, Magician of Faith, and Sinister. He opens Pot of Greed, Kaiku, DD Warrior Lady, Skill Dart Magician, and Mirror Force. So, let's see what happens. I'm going to instantly duo him here. And I get rid of his Kaiku and his Skill Dark. I set 3 and pass. Let's see what he's got. Pot of Greed. Instantly starting with a Pot of Greed. Very nice. Rhoda and Pre. Must be nice. Instantly Rhoda's for the Exiled. And pops my shit. I should have just set Sinister and said fuck it. So I'm going to Wing Blast that shit. Put it back on top. And I'm going to Pot of Greed here. And I'm going to go for another Spy set. Set the Spy again and hope for the best. Should have set the Reaper again. He premature burials this time. Gets the Exile, pops my shit, tries to run out Don Zalug. And I'm not even going to take the risk. I'm just going to book a moon it. I drew into the clutchest card I could have drawn. The game winner, game changer, breaker the magical warrior. Pop your back row. Let's fucking go. Upstart Goblin. Give me another card. Set this. Battle the face down. It's the DD Warrior Lady. In phase Dust Tornado. Draws into a worthless Zing Zang bullshit. Hits into that. I get Pot of Greed. Draw on to knock. Jar of Greed. Said fuck it. If you got Dust Shoot, you got Dust Shoot. You don't got Dust Shoot. Pot of Greed. Okay. I'm just going to run right into his shit here. Boom. Banishes it. And I try to outplay him. He sets Graceful Charity, which is so fucking funny that he sets Graceful instead of just using it. So I instantly Heavy Storm him and get him game 1. I think the whatchamacallit got to his brain a little bit, the YouTube video, because why would you set Charity there? Just I guess for a bluff to not die, but I'm glad I didn't just fire Heavy off there because there's no really reason to. And I was gonna wait for a BLS play so I can go plus on him. So I played that one pretty good. Got him game 1. Game 2 I side into I think Berserk Gorillas, Kinetic Soldiers, the whole get-go. Board out my Nox, and I figure he's playing Warrior, which I know he's playing Warrior. This time he opens Saku, Solemn, Trap Dust Shoot, 2 Sakus, Duo, all kinds of good shit. Damn. And instead of Duo me turn 1, he decided just to go, which I don't know if I like this play a lot. I mean, you're still going to be at 4 anyways. Why not just Duo turn 1? But let's see what happens. So he Duos me. And he calls for the breaker. Breaker going back. Okay, breaker. Alright, he gets that back. Okie dokie smoky. And then I'm going to Upstart Goblin. Boom. Get to draw 1 here. I draw into Kinetic Soldier. Okay. I'm going to set the Solemn and set the Book and set the Kinetic and pass and see what he's got. He draws into Reinforcement of the Army. Must be fucking nice. Yep, this game's not looking too ideal. Then he goes into Rhoda. Gets his Exile Force. I try to Solemn the Exile Force, my last resort. And he gets it off. He hits me for that. I have to book a moon to try to protect it. Draw on a Deco. I say YOLO. Try to hit him. He Sakus it, obviously. And he pokes me for 2k. And I draw into a Faith. It's not over yet. He pokes me again. Can't really do shit. And I draw on a Solemn, and that's it. Game 3. So now I board into Trap Dust Shoots, 1 Kinetic Soldier, 2 Kaikus, and 2 Berserk Gorillas. So let's see what happens this third game. Game Trace. Game 3. He really wants to beat me because I beat him last time. So I open Trap Dust Shoot, Faith, Deco, Kinetic Soldier, Berserk Gorilla, and Kaiku. He opens Duo, Pre, Breaker, and Double Saku with a Mystic Swordsman level 2. Instantly send that shit back. So now I'm thinking in my head, if he runs out the Breaker and bashes into me, I'm just completely fucked. So he actually doesn't do that, which is surprising. He rolls forever. Finally picks the Berserk Gorilla. I throw out the Faith. He sets 1, passes. I set the good old Deco. And he decides the Breaker. I Ring of Destruction that shit instantly. Okay, and he Noblemans the wrong one. I didn't care about that one this time. So instantly flip the Deco, get the plus. And I run into him, and he Sakus the shit, which I'm like, alright, cool. So I instantly discard the Thunder Dragons. And I set a jar, and I decide to run out the Kaiku, which is a little suspect, but it's fine. He sets 3, passes. I try to play around the Dust Shoe by setting the Kinetic Soldier first, or Cypher Soldier. And I run into him for 18. He Sakus, which I knew he had. Exiles Forces the shit. Okay, this is how I'm going to big brain him here. I set the Sinister, in-phase Dust. Draws into Premature Burial. Gets to Exiled. It's a Reaper. It's a Sinister. Let's fucking go. Get my Sinister back. Set, pass. He doesn't decide to MST, which is okay, I guess, but it's like, why even do that shit? So we're down to the nitty gritty on the top decking war here. Now he decides to MST, which is pretty clutch. Draws into Pot of Greed, so now at this point I'm like, I guess I'm just fucked. There's no way. He draws into Trap Dust Shoot and Graceful Motherfucking Charity. So instead of setting it like he did game 1, he decides to play it. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. He draws into Solemn, Call, and Heavy. Such dead draws here. So damn funny. He's at 3,000 life points. He discards Heavy and that. He Snatch Steals my shit. Hits me for 16. Sets, and passes. How do I come back? I have no idea. I'm gaining 1,000. Get back to Sinister. Let's try it. Set this. Play the Jar of Greed. Set my Solemn Judgment and pass. He's going to Rhoda. And he's got Call of the Haunted face down. This is crazy. He summons this. Runs into my guy. I'm like, okay. I get Tsukiyomi. And he hits me for 16, which is fine, because I'm going to gain 1,000. Gain 1,000. And I draw the boy himself again. Breaker wins games. He's thinking about it. And he's going to Solemn Judgment that shit. To bring him down to 1,500, I Solemn that shit. Say fuck it. Alright. And then I pop the shit. Could have probably just won this turn, but he had Call of the Haunted, so it wouldn't have mattered. So I switch it to defense to try to play around the Mirror Force, which I don't know if he has or not. He draws into Torrential Tribute, which is fine. He sets that, passes. I just go right for battle phase, say let's go. He has to Call the Haunted, and I poke into him, okay. I switch that, and I set my Sinister. Draws into Trap Dust Shoe, which I'm glad I set the Sinister. So then I sack, and boom, he Torrentials. Instantly Chain Wing Blast. Summon BLS. G motherfucking G. Damn, that was a good ass third game. Got it. It was like anybody's game at any time. When he Snatch Stealed me there, I was like, fuck, I'm on a top decking war. He literally Snatch Stealed me, had Solemn, and had Call of the Haunted, and just threw the game some fucking how. That was just crazy as shit that even happened. But that's just the way it is. Make sure to hit the like, hit the sub. Shout out to Simon Lee View. I think I've heard of this guy. Yeah, I think I remember playing him, maybe. I don't know. I smoke a lot of weed. So, that being said, peace.